Greetings, everyone. Welcome into the hourglass, the end of Virgo season. We're going into this autumn equinox, Libra season. There's also an eclipse happening. So a lot of things are switching out. You know, life plates are shifting. Things are changing on all level, all aspects, whether you want it or not. You're going to be dragged, especially those that are trying to hold on for control. You're going to be dragged. Good luck. Make sure you have some ointment for those road rashes you're about to receive. Spiritual road rashes you're about to receive. Some of you, the ethers and your guides are like bitch slapping you because you're out of tune in reality. All right. Look at that maturity. Didn't I tell you some of your guides, they're gonna bitch slap you because you're not, you have what it takes to make something happen, and it's like you're pushing it away. You're getting signs, synchronicities, you're having that connection. Some of you may be doubting it. I'm getting like there's a misunderstanding between guides and demons. Maybe some of you are seeing content about demonic entities disguised as spirit guides. Now, everything is about discernment. Yeah, you might see a post, you might feel like it was a message, but you gotta still use your discernment. You gotta use your discernment. Maturity is up ahead for a lot of you in this collective. I want to talk about the twin flames. The gardener's energy again. So something needs to be weeded out, and you're going to feel more mature when you do this. I'm getting, wow, only maturity, only the level of maturity could have give me that willpower to weed something out with the gardener's energy. Something is not working in your favor and it needs to be weeded out. And a certain maturity level is going to take to get it done or to even acknowledge it. What's going on with your twin flame? This is for the twin flame collective. Some of you are obsessed with, I don't know if it's the journey or if it's the union. The journey and the union is two different processes. Divine feminine, shut up. Divine feminines in the building. I am a divine feminine keeper. What that means is I do not release too much information about the divine feminine because there's doppelgangers, there's karmics, there's hateful, distorted divine masculine that wants to tear this energy down. There could even be like evil agents like in the Matrix trying to tear down this energy as well. Some of you may have parrot people around you. They could repeat everything you say, so be careful what you say. Some of you are very abundant. You may have like this very fruity diet as well, very empowering with the bosom showing there. Maturity again. So divine feminine, how are you maturing? Ooh, some of you may be praying to God a lot, and God may be renewing your strength. They have, you know, the Most High may have dispatched guardian angels, Aries, holy and healthy ancestors as well. Some of you, there's a vase. There's a vase that you need to keep. You are the vessel. Some of you may be the chosen one in your family to cancel out completely ancestral generational curses as well. Very toxic cycles. You're the chosen one. You're the one that answered the call. You may have signed up for this mission from a long time, many lifetimes ago, and now there's a completion happening. You have reached a new level of maturity, but it's all your choice. It's all about what you are supporting here. What are you supporting? Divine feminine, fundamental abundance. Some of you may have ran away from distorted masculine energies, lustful temptations with a distorted masculine energy. You may have accept and trust what's happening between, or the flow between you and this person. It was painful. You wanted this person to be an equal. Some of you, it may do you good to research the story behind Lilith, not the one that demonetizes her. All right, look at the concept behind Lilith and Adam's story. Maybe you're part of the Lilith connection or collective as well. Something that you had to accept and trust that is going to go how you want it. It's like you're trusting the natural cycle of something. It could be very painful. That's a lot of maturity to kind of take your hands off of the wheel, Divine Feminine. You still have the distorted masculine energy around you, or this is something that you still have to work through. Hot and cold, yup. Some of you accept it. You accept that you can't trust someone. You love them, but you hate the way how they behave towards you, or you hate the way how they live. You love this person, but you hate the way how they live, how they behave towards you. This person may have ghosted you. Why are you seeking closure from a person that ghosted you? That's what I'm getting, the channel message. Some of you, it was tough to detach from this person, but you couldn't take the hot and cold anymore. And I feel like your guides was trying to whisper to you, like, this is not... Some of you may feel like it's still unfinished business, or something is still unresolved with this person, but you're choosing to stay detached. Good. This person may have had a love child, or you guys have a love child together, but I'm getting that they had a love child with someone else, and you had to accept that's what it is for them. I feel like you have a very vital force that this person that you have a love-hate cycle with, they see a win-win outcome with you, Divine Feminine, but you don't see a win-win with them. I feel like you distrust them because of this love child again. So I said again, so maybe they did this before with someone else, or they have a breeding fetish. Some of you are dealing with people that have breeding fetishes and sexual addictions. I feel like you slip through this person's fingers. So they're creative in a way that they create babies, and you may be created in a way that you bring more life to those around you. Something has a 9-month period to be birthed. 9 months from now. 9 months from now. 39 weeks from now. There's a reintegration going on with the Divine Feminine connections or Divine Feminine collective. I'm getting the key is within you, or the knowledge, or something that you need to acknowledge, it's within you. Some sort of power or knowledge within you. I'm also getting as guidance, you need to commit to listening and trust and act upon what you heard, Divine Feminine. Do not go against your better judgment. So this person that you had this love-hate relationship with, is it your Divine Masculine who is living in a distorted masculine? I'm hearing season. This is a long season. Some of you, this person broke the bond by having sexual relationship with other people. Oh, you know what I'm getting? So those of you that suspects that your Divine Masculine may be bisexual or gay, I feel like they may have lost their virginity to another man. Like for some of you, you feel it in your soul, like there's some sort of man and man relation going on with your Divine Masculine or distorted masculine. I'm getting that they lost their virginity to a boy or to a man. They may tell you it was an older woman that they lost their virginity to, but I think it's a guy. They had some sort of gay experience that led to them taking their innocence or their virginity. That's for the group that senses that their Divine Masculine may be bisexual or maybe gay. Their first sexual experience was with the same sex. And I don't know if they blacked that out, or now that they're coming to a period in their life where sex is not doing it for them. So this could be a guy. I don't want to sound confusing, all right? Again, this is only for the collective, the handful of divine feminines that always sense that their divine masculine or distorted masculine is gay or bisexual. Their first sexual experience was with a man or a boy. Okay? Now that they're older, they're not finding sexual fulfillment in different sex. Does that make sense? They're not being fulfilled, and they may be jumping from one woman to the next woman to the next woman, breeding all these women up, having kids with all these women. Meanwhile, there's no real orgasm because of the first sexual experience. It's almost like they want to recreate that feeling. It may have been feelings of fear, shame, guilt, but there was some sort of pleasure that happened in that moment as well. So it's like they're looking for that intensity. So that may be something that some of y'all's divine masculine or distorted masculines, they're running through that sexuality template right now, where they're trying to figure out who are they and how serious is this, how important is this. That's just something that I felt for this whole week. We have goodbye. Some of you are like, nope, I'm not dealing with no guy that been with other men that be doing the bending. And it may not even be like penetration in that way. It could be like blowjobs. You know, somebody may have sexually violated them when they were younger, and that's something that they keep hidden, but it's a feeling that they chase. It gets their heart racing. So even though it could be like guilt, shame, it gets their heart racing. And they're kind of like confusing that with fulfillment. Somebody's like, goodbye. A divine feminine is like, nope. My guides already warned me about this. Bye. We have GPS. So someone could be wanting your address to come, come see you. Or you're being led somewhere new. Maybe there's an app. Maybe you go buy something and you got to use your GPS, or your guides are giving you specific instructions and you got to follow them with the GPS. So this is spiritual GPS going on with divine feminine. It's a reintegrating an urge. You got to trust this energy more and more, divine feminine, to keep going. We have bad news and drinking. And we have living in the moment. So we have some divine feminines that could be partying or socializing more than usual. Some of you may be going to buy a drink. This could be your favorite drink. Coffee, teas, smoothies, shakes, whatever. It's like you're going to do something for you and you get like this bad news that comes to you. And this could also be your guides trying to call you. This could be some sort of weird supernatural call. Like maybe you get a phantom text, or there's a weird call with like 1111, or there's like a weird call from like a foreign place and you're just like, what the fuck? Your spirit guides could be from that region, and it's like, I don't know, I'm hearing a call from beyond the grave. So what is this drinking? I don't know. Some of you may be drinking to, I heard drinking to teleport, or you're drinking to raise your telepathic energy to communicate with your guides. We have the Knight of Wands. Be careful, because drinking can weaken your aura, cause rips and holes. Anything could come through when you're impaired. We have this Knight of Wands. Somebody's coming through on liquid courage. I don't know if they want to come through with some bad news and you're just like, oh, well, that's a you problem with the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, divine feminines, you already said goodbye. Your key is to listen to what somebody is saying, but I don't feel like they deserve all of that listening to anyway. Some of you distrust someone. You may have discarded them with goodbye, and they see you very independent, maturely prospering out here, and here they come. They could feel like in a sociable energy. I feel like this person is a closet drinker. Like they be around people that drink and be saying, oh, they're bad influence because they want me to drink too, but they drinking. They don't want you to know that they lousy and slack like the people they hanging out with. Queen of Wands energy. You could have a fire rising. Like some sort of holy fire is reigning in the divine feminine. Like you're a go-getter. You're finishing up something here too. Or maybe you're in the sunflower energy where you're wild and strong. Sunflowers could be crossing you, or you're wearing like a sunflower bathing suit, hat, pants. You're living in a moment, babes, and it's hot. You looking hot, or you're in a hot climate. You could be exploring on your own and meeting people there, or you're exploring with co-workers. I feel like somebody wants to leech off of your vital force, and it's a fire sign or an earth sign. Some of you has this black cat energy. Somebody notices it. Some of you may have ancient or forbidden knowledge in you. You're the key. Some of you may be connected to very powerful goddesses from back in the day. That blood runs through you, or that frequency runs through you. So I know sometimes people may say like, oh, the dead is dead. But if you hold in that same frequency, or you're on that same mission, sometimes these spirits come back to give you more information. You get what I'm saying? It's not necessarily nefarious or demonic or want to possess you. It's just that you're an open vessel. You're interested in that. You're open to receive any type of information from it. So it's delivered. Let's say you're into Egyptian mythology. You're into ancient architect, or you're into the digging up and the artifacts that's been buried. Maybe you're into that. But because you're so into it, you're interested into it, you're like an open vessel. You're like a satellite for that information to be received. You're like a receptor, right? This person that you have like this love-hate energy with, you love them, but you hate how they live in, they have a toxic lifestyle. This may be a drifter. You exhausted yourself with this person, and your guides are not allowing you to do that anymore. That's important for you to know. That's important for you to know, that you can't keep exhausting yourself with this person. Your guides, they're not playing with you. So you could be playing with this person, but your guide's not playing with you. I hope you know that. So what is this bad news about? Let's see how that goes. Could be about a friendship. You know, Queen of Wands have like this friendly energy. A lot of people want to be friends with the Queen of Wands energy. Warmth. Maybe somebody wants your warmth, or they want to come with bad news so you could advise something. They want your warmth, your strong business ethic, and your I don't know why I'm hearing foresight. You could be a great organizer, or you bring joy, and this person wants that joy frequency. They have not been getting it in the club scenes. This is all fake shit. There could also be demonic entities running rampant in this club energy, because a lot of people energy forces, their aura is disabled, their shield is disabled. So a lot of entities is running up and down in this environment where your person is at. They could be drinking a lot because they do have a love child coming through. They're stressed out about it, and this is how they get away. This is how they escape. They drink their worries away, but it's like they find themselves to the bottom of the bottle. This could also be like, I'm hearing like a toxic shock or toxic seizures. So someone may drink to stop themselves from shaking, or if they try to go cold turkey, they start shaking. This may have happened, I'm going in depth here, I'm sorry, But if this person is an alcoholic, it may have happened through a friend, or again, something with their sexuality they're trying to drown out with booze. I'm hearing that the first time they drank, it was bad. Like, they were suffering, but they kept drinking to stop that suffering, and that's how they became an alcoholic. So they need another drink to stop the hangover. So there's a strong hangover here that somebody's trying to cope with. I'm also getting that someone may know that you could be jealous at times. I'm also hearing, I don't post plays, I secure them. So divine feminine, you may not be posting everything that you're doing, but somebody's under the impression that you're securing a lot of moves. Hey, you may be someone that hangs out by themselves most of the time. You enjoy your own company. You disappear and you reappear too. So you may be matching this person's energy, but I'm getting that your guides does not want you to play this game. You're not one to match anybody's energy. If you find yourself matching somebody's energy, it's time to exit, because you're really lowering yourself. Hey, you're degrading yourself. The best move is to not play. To win this game is to not play. You're very resistant to a lot of temptations, and that's the most high strength that's backing you. What is this bad news about? This may be like a parrot person. So whatever you said in the past, they're going to use it against you. Like, let me give you an example. So one of the stylists got fired, right? And she is just a men's hair cutter, and she wants to make money. She is homeless. Something that we see rising as well, homelessness. So she's homeless. She is staying in her Jeep. And, you know, the company I work for, they try to work with her. They try to be flexible with her. So she jumped from cutting men's hair to try to do like highlights and hair color. She kind of messed up 4 different services, color services. And she kept blaming the complaints on racism. Now, the first time she worked, the first day that she worked, we had a racism situation with her and a Caucasian teacher, older retired teacher, where they were going back and forth on slavery and black kids growing up in the system, whatever. Now, in salons, when we go through beauty school, we're trained not to bring up certain topics like that. But anyway, I guess she was excited and anxious, so she kind of played into that racism conversation, and it led to something even bigger where the customer had to be banned from the store, the salon, right? But anyway, so she uses the racism card instead of saying, you know what, I really want to make some more money. I really want to start doing color. Can I be trained in that field? Nobody's not going to read your mind. You're a full adult. You have to speak up. So instead of her taking that route, she's like blaming, oh no, they're racist and they're picking on me. And no, it's because you're not doing a good job. You don't know color. You don't understand color. So I feel like that's what's happening here with someone in the Knight of Wands energy. They're like taking something that you said in the past and they're using it. I don't know if they're using it against you or they're going to use it to break the ice to get into your life again. It's like I'm hearing this person call you saying, hey, you remember last month when you were saying this and that? Tell me why I'm going through it now. Or I'm going through it now. They want you to like give some sort of advice. They want you to be warm. They want you to be friendly, or they want you to extend your friendship towards them. They want some sort of joy frequency from you. They want you to validate or be empathetic with them. Because you're passionate, you're strong, your optimism is unforgettable. You're unforgettable, divine feminine. But I feel like you have matured from this person playing these games. You know that they're living a toxic lifestyle. You know what comes with toxic lifestyle. So why are you even complaining? Why are you even calling me up to tell me what happened to you when you placed yourself in harm's way? So some of you may not be feeling for this person. Your warmth is not available. I don't know if you sense insecurities, hey, and you don't want to be a part of it, because I'm seeing like I'm hearing you're turning your back on insecurities, or you're turning your back on people that use insecurities to escape consequences. Very energetic. Somebody's seeing like you're too energetic and they're being spiteful because of their low confidence. Shut up. Somebody may feel like you're very manipulative, divine feminine. High priestess energy. Shut up. This wanted to peek through when I turned the deck over. This was at the bottom, but I didn't show it. So somebody's cautiously coming to you. This is a night energy. This person may not be here to stay. I mean, how could they stay? They have a baby coming, or they had a newborn. So they come in fast, but when they reach up to you, they're going to be cautious around you. They're going to be slow, but they're going to be persistent. High priestess energy. I feel like you know this person's MO. I'm hearing self-righteousness. Some of you could be exposed to self-righteous people. That stylist I was talking about, that person is very self-righteous too as well. And not to be judgy, but you got to call it what it is, so you could understand what's going on, so you could accept the natural cycle of things. See, a lot of people say, you know, you shouldn't be judgmental, you shouldn't be judgy. But if you omit being judgy or judging the situation, or let's say assessing the situation, you're not going to know how to maneuver yourself. I feel like somebody's very vulnerable and they're in pain. And I don't know if they're using drinking, or somebody has an addiction. I'm hearing somebody may smile when shit goes sideways. Somebody naturally smiles when shit goes sideways. I feel like you have someone that's bitter about your consistency. Some of you, I'm getting that this person hates that you're so insightful without seeing things. Like, they hate that you're so independent and spiritual. I feel like this person is always on your mind because they're tugging on some sort of energetic cord. They think about you a lot too. I'm hearing high priestess, tell me your secrets. Tell me your secrets. I ain't messy. That's like Drake. Tell me your secrets. I ain't messy. This person messy. They would use what you said and twist it around. So it's like you feel like you resonate. Or they kind of give you props for predicting something. You got to be careful with someone like this. All right? I feel like they create scenarios to get you to come back to them or to come towards them. Some of you already feel this person coming. Somebody may want to share food with you. You may have a lot of hacks to improve life. Somebody wants all of that. 3 of Cups. Some of you may be 3 women in one. You may be a Queen of Wands, a High Priestess, and a very alpha female. Some of you, your spidey senses is going off. You're being alert about a friend group to stay away. Some sort of friendship, some sort of pushy, insecure, jealous, busybody that's prancing around you. This could be a female or a group of females that do really wild stuff. I'm hearing, where's the class gone? Where's the classiness, hey? Bring back women of class and grace. Yeah, something your guides wants you to search yourself for. Maybe it's a way to move forward more independently, or you're looking for your soul tribe. The answer is within. Or you're questioning these 3 people around you. You're very outgoing. Maybe that's why people want to like party with you. You could be an air sign. Judgment. Shut up. Okay, so I'm going to release my notes that I have, because I'm a scribe. I scribe every day. What you thought. Some people may feel like you're selfish with money. Okay. So I got this from, I think, Lord of the Rings. The new one. I can't remember the name of it. Shut up. Anyway, you guys may remember, but I think it was with the elves. And one of the elves was asking the next elf, how did he get such peace? He wished he had such peace like him, or something like that. And he was saying it's called humility. And basically he was saying, judge the work and leave judgment concerning those who wrath it to the judge who sees all things. Humility is the truest form of sight. So sight is the buzzword for real. Judge the work and leave judgment concerning those who wrath it to the judge who sees all things. Okay. Divine Feminine. Wow. Foresight. Thinking about and preparing for the future. This is what's on the Divine Feminine's mind. And those who are not with it is going to be left behind, because the Queen of Wands is very outgoing. You know, she may not involve with very wild things, but she herself is very wild. Or she could get wild. Maybe you could get wild, but you don't like the judgment other people placed on you. It's something that you do that other people are just like, oh my God, that is wild. And you're just like, what? You don't know how to do that? You don't know how to like party without drinking? Like, something that the Divine Feminine does that people think is like outrageously wild and rare. Some of you may have been dealing with people that have very weak heart chakras as well. Someone may have strayed away from you. Maybe this person you have this love-hate relationship with, they may have strayed away from you, but they did not abandon you. But it's like they don't get a free pass, because where's the discipline here? You know what I'm saying? Someone may send you a song to communicate a feeling here too. Someone that you're partying with, or you're having like kickbacks with, they could be using hospitality as a trick. Why they doing that? Because they bossy and they want power over. This person would turn overbearing if you resist the hospitality. Someone who is spiteful and unfaithful. So we may have women here that go get turned up and they sleep with people after the club, or they suddenly disappear. Maybe you're judging these people by their actions. Some of you may get pulled back, or you may pull back naturally from a turned up party. And then somebody's going to offer you money. I don't know if it's like money to do something weird, or since you pulled away and you're the sober one, the offer goes to you, but it's money involved or more money involved. So it's like you could be at this social event and maybe a boss may be there, or this could be like a office party and everybody's getting turned up and wild, and the boss is like eyeing you, seeing that you're sober, and they come to you and say, hey, I got this offer going on if you're interested. It's only like 2-hour job. Do you want to take it? And you accept it to get more money. But it's like they single you out. The women around you, or the people around you that's turned up, may get angry. It's like they love you. You're cute. You're beautiful. You're smart. But then they hate the way how you're always pulling opportunities, magnetizing opportunities towards you. Someone may be trying to catch your eye to like have like a gaze. Somebody's like watching you. They're waiting for you to look at them so they could have like this eye to eye gaze with you. It's like you feel them before you see them. For some of you, you think about a person before they call you. Somebody wants to pull you in, or they wake up and that's the mission of the day, is to pull you in. Yeah, instead of saying that they love you and proving it or acting accordingly, because I'm getting that somebody wants a clean slate, or they want to do over with you. I don't know if this is a friendship that went sour. It could be multiple ships here that went sour, because I don't know, I think people were overbearing or they were overstepping. I'm hearing don't overstep into my circle. Then I'm also getting your circle has the power or the influence to mold you. Then yesterday I was remembering a saying my grandmother used to say: when you lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas. Some of you are hearing like a pulse, Judgment, and High Priestess. Some of you are hearing a pulse or your heartbeat. Some of you are hearing something that other people can't hear. And I feel like you get these downloads, not in meditation, like how some people claim, but you get it anytime. It's like you light up, like something inside of you lights up and you're able to receive. I'm hearing put your phone down so you could see. Some of you, your phone is constantly to your ear or constantly to your face. Stop distracting yourself. There's no answers there. It's all computer programs that you're listening to. It's computer programs that was programmed from a human that had to do their research. So what you're looking for cannot be on a screen. It has to be in a book, or a book may call to you. Be careful who you're hugging. Somebody could be siphoning your energy through hugs, handshakes, touching in the hand chakra. What's living in the moment though? A text coming, a incoming text. You may be very dominating in your own way. Maybe the way how you talk, you dominate the whole room. Why is Judgment here? I'm getting like an assessment, self-assessment, or an assessment happening. Maturity and Judgment paired. I feel like if there's something that you were doubting that could be linked to gossip or what other people is saying, that's about to explode or be blown away. Somebody was gossiping about you and maybe they were expecting you to like lash out, but you didn't. You accept it as like honor, like a badge of honor. Yeah, someone may want to call you about something that's changing or they transforming, but I feel like you're going to be like passive aggressive. It's like maybe they're trying to like pick your mouth with something that you said before. Whatever you told this person, the last thing that you said to this person, they're going to bring it up, hoping that you would dominate or you would do something. They're counting on you to do something. But you already learned your lesson and you're going to be unwilling, passive aggressive, unwilling. You could be like quiet. Like that sounds like a you problem. I don't know what you want me to say. Someone may get bad news and immediately they think about you. I don't know why. Maybe something that you said, they feel like your words seal their faith, or making you angry seal a faith. Somebody's going right back to the bottle. Let me tell you something. Somebody knows that drinking is not really healthy or not helping, but guess what? They're going to do it anyway. Judge me not. Only God could judge me. Only God knows my burdens. out of here. That's just a weak ass excuse. Some of you are indecisive, but you're bringing spiritual awakening to everybody around you. Do you notice that, Divine Feminine? Like, you bring a lot of spiritual awakenings to multiple people that's in your energy. Like, you bring enlightenment. You wake them up to things that they're not recognizing or seeing. There's like hidden signs or red flags that somebody is drinking at the job, or they're always drunky. I don't know. Somebody gonna call you with something and you're gonna be like, that's out of my control. I can't help you with that. That sounds like a you problem. And I feel like this person that calls you up or texts you, they feel like you're like out celebrating or you're out traveling. They're trying to call to see what you're doing. Maybe there was some gossip or hey, say she say, and they calling you to figure out what's going on. Yeah, spiritually protected. I felt it. Like, whatever is going on here, they can't even penetrate the protection bubble that you're in. They trying hard. Maybe somebody wants you to overdrink so you could be weak. Be careful of people that's preparing drinks for you. They don't slip you something to knock you out or to get you loose like a goose. What is that? Spanish fly? Queen of Swords energy. So you could have, I'm hearing game face on. Somebody's game face is on. You could have an Aries Rising, Divine Feminine here. Or we could have air signs that like to drink. We drink like a fish. Could be an Aquarius female that causes someone else to drink. So an Aquarius female may cause someone with Sagittarius, Pisces energy. Oh my gosh, why am I hearing sisters with the 3 of Cups? So we may have people that's trying to force bestie energy on people that they hate. Get the fuck out of here. I'm getting Sagittarius, Aquarius, Virgo, trying to push bestie energy on someone for gossip. So be careful who's trying to get close to you. Some of you people may try to get you drunk to hear your stories, to hear your weakness. Diablo with the 7 of Cups. Listen, they trying all types of isms and schisms, hey. If they can get you this way, they're going to get you that way. You know, you could have nefarious energy coming from all directions. Somebody wants you to make a bad choice, a bad move. Some of them could even be demonic possession going on. It's like I'm seeing like a crowd of people jumping and partying, and there's like dark nefarious energies jumping from each person. It's just going like that on everybody. Some of you may need to pause and listen to your soul with the High Priestess energy. So if you're out, you're out. Maybe you go to the restroom or you go outside to get some fresh air, and it's like a moment of clarity. Or maybe you get like a big hunch that tells you, get the fuck out of there. It's time to go home. So you leave and you dodge a bullet. I don't know. I'm feeling like accusations. A Divine Feminine may have accusations against him or her. Foresight, 8 of Pentacles. Some of you may be working extra hard, or when you, it's like you party hard and then when you go to work, your head is down into your work because you know it's preparing you for your future of something else, or you're working towards a future obligation with work. So the person calling with the bad news, again, remembering something from the past. They didn't understand it, but now they're understanding and learning from it now. They're analyzing some sort of past mistake when it comes to something that was dead end, and they may want to call you about it. Hey, you remember when you said working at this place, it's like a dud, or I wouldn't be able to grow? You were right. I had to leave. Like, or somebody may call you and be like, hey, you remember what you said about X, Y, and Z? It was actually true. What is this? Somebody's waiting for the right time to tell you about something they learned from You may have seen it as a danger sign, a red flag with the High Priestess and Divine Feminine. You told this person that this was gonna happen, and maybe it materialized in 3 months. Maybe they feel like you put root on them, but it's not that. You recognize it for what it was, and you know what it would escalate to. It's not about magic and being like, you know, supernatural. It's about you recognizing a pattern, something dangerous happening that could escalate. Okay, you doing that, this is going to escalate to this if you continue. And it's like they're blown away by you recognizing it way before them. Yup, Justice and the Diablo. So we have Libra and Capricorn energies reigning hard. Some of you could be Libras, but you have like this Capricorn energy, or people are mistaking you for a Capricorn because you're on the money. You're on point at work. You work really fucking hard. Nobody has to remind you what you need to be doing. It just flows. I feel like a lot of people like working with this Divine Feminine, but there's a temptation coming, and you're going to have to remember a law. Somebody wants you to break your own laws or rules. There's some sort of temptation against a divine law. It's like a desire is coming up against a law for you. It's like you know something is not right to do, but it's part of you wants to do it. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you know what it is? You're going to have to assess. With the 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups, this could be coming from people that continuously, consistently make bad choices. They're always behind. A gambler is always behind. Listen, there's a temptation coming your way, and it may come from all different ways, sides, whatever. And it's like it's tempting you. A part of you wants to give in, but you're going to have to assess, is this going to shape a better future if you decide to take this on? There's probably like a devil deal going on. Or it's like some sort of nefarious energy approaches you while you're turned up. Living in the moment, you do something reckless, and the consequences is here with Justice. This could also be the person that you have a love-hate situation going on with. Yup. Every shit explodes. I don't know if somebody's standing up for themselves against something that's done. It's like this is not going to fly. Whatever this Diablo is, somebody's going to explode about it. Because it's not right. It's a divine law that's been broken. And somebody's going to stand the fuck up and flip out the tower. Like the truth is going to come out. So somebody, this could be a Libra that's operating from their shadow energy. They create a scenario, or they create a trap to expose someone's anger or somebody's toxicity. So somebody's about to get set up. I don't know if it's from a Libra, a Capricorn, or a Scorpio energy, but somebody's about to get set up to explode, so everybody could see like, oh my God, look how toxic this person is, look how miserable they are. And it's like, maybe this could be like a public humiliation, or somebody tried to public humiliate a Libra, a Capricorn, or a Scorpio. And there's going to be a lot of maturity. It's going to take a lot of maturity to kind of dodge whatever is falling. That is crazy. Or these signs may be involved in making this happen. I'm hearing breakup, friendships, something switches up. Somebody's gonna be shocked as fuck that this happened, or this person decided to explode like this. Like somebody's gonna be blown away, like, oh my God, I didn't know you felt like that. I didn't know that this was your truth. But it's a setup. This is a setup right here. The devil sets up the tower, and somebody's gonna have to stand up for what they believe in. Or again, the devil creates, and when I say devil, I'm not talking about only that entity or that deity. I'm talking about the nefarious energy that somebody's choosing to operate from. Okay? They could also have black magic going on here, blood magic, bond magic. This could even be food magic that's breaking divine laws, or somebody's trying to put these things on you and they're breaking a divine law by doing this to you, and they're going to have a serious tower moment for the violation that they have committed against you, divine feminine. Like, why would this person do that? They think that your mind is blind. Some of you already wrote it out, or it's written already somewhere. The storyline is written somewhere. And this could all happen because you resist to change, or somebody couldn't change something, so they set up something to happen to change the whole deal. The whole thing is a complete failure. A shocking ending happens. Divine feminine, you may be present or you hear about it as bad news. But it's a period of releasing trauma and abuse and even fake shit here. So someone could be with someone that's pregnant for them, or having a love child, or a oops pregnancy, and they set up something to bring the truth out about this pregnancy. This could be your person involved. Like, they find out the truth about a pregnancy. Okay. Oh my God. So I'm getting, for some of you, divine feminine, you may have a divine masculine or a distorted masculine could have an oops pregnancy, a love child with an alcoholic. And something happens where they see this person turning up and they realize, like, whatever they were saying about a pregnancy is like the truth hits this person. Like, let's say whatever masculine is involved with you, the other person that they had this pregnancy with, maybe telling them, you know, the baby was born with this and that. I don't know where it could be from. And then, you know, months pass by and they seeing the same person turning up and they're like, didn't you say the baby was born half blind? Doesn't drinking or such and such cause that in babies? It's like something they see, but looking back, they didn't see the dangers of it before. And now they see the truth. Something was delayed. The truth was delayed from someone for a reason until now, right? And then comes the heartache. Some people could be getting divorced and want more than what they should take. Somebody could be suing someone because they are very nefarious and they're very entitled. I'm also hearing somebody try to create a disaster or a court disaster and it's going to fail. So I don't know if somebody's taking your person to court, divine feminine, but something is going to fail and it's going to have a shock to it. A spiritual shock. Didn't I say that about the drinking too? Like, maybe that's the key right there. Maybe somebody's exposed through withdrawal symptoms. It's like, why are you shaking like that? I only see people who try to quit drinking, shake like that. And then it hits you. You're alcoholic, huh? Yeah. Something you see that you didn't see before, but it was delayed for a reason, or this person was hiding it for a reason. I think somebody's trying to expose someone for being violent and abusive, and you see it, divine feminine. Yup, you see it. High priestess. 4 of Cups. Somebody's trying to plan something here, but they feel like it's going to be foiled because you're not going to go for it. I don't know. Somebody that had a revelation or they had a downfall and they want to talk to you, but they don't know how to come out and say the truth exactly without making themselves look like they call it on themselves. It's like, okay, you out here having sex with whomever, of course you're going to have a fucking baby. You know what I'm saying? Now they want child support and this person is like hurt that this is happening to them. We have someone here yearning for a divine feminine high priestess. Somebody's yearning for you really bad. I don't know if they're drinking because of it, or they're trying to live in a moment to distract themselves from this yearning. And I'm also getting that they trying to think about how they could end stagnation or silence between you and them. A whole new fucking world. Somebody's bored with their partnerships. I'm also getting that there's a partnership that ran its course. Divorce is up ahead. A messy divorce is happening because that has done. It's already done. Now somebody's going to be free and single. Someone is more self-aware about a partnership. Some of you are in complete wholeness right now, and this person is yearning for you. Someone may have thought that you would have never moved on, or you would never accomplish wholesomeness without them. Maybe we have someone here that thinks that your high priestess energy comes from them, being with them. Depression. I'm hearing for someone that suffers from depression, I could understand why you need your space. I don't know if you like spacey right now, or you're just taking time away from the world, the noise of the world. It's like I feel like the high priestess is moving out of a world, a noisy world, to focus more on listening and reading. We have someone tired of fantasizing about you. They done with that. They want to come out of that world. They don't have no excitement in their life. They're bored without a divine feminine. They just repeat everything you say in a different way. This could be a night. I'm telling you, a lot of you are dealing with people that are just not on your level. There's your divine masculine in the Emperor's energy and the warrior of the Chariot. We have strong Cancerian energy, and we have Scorpio Pisces as well, with air signs and strong Aries energy. Now, your person wants to be in this authoritative energy. They want to be someone that makes bold moves, but it's like, I don't know, they feel like they can't do that with you, but they're yearning too. It's like they're in a fantasy. They live in their mind. So your divine masculine is living in their mind right now. They could be around a lot of people that's drinking, that's celebrating, and they're just in their mind. And they just sit there like they're the bee's knees. I don't know why I just saw that famous rock and roll artist, Mick Jagger. Yeah, I saw his face flash when I say what I said. I can't remember what I said, but Mick Jagger. So somebody may have like this Mick Jagger energy. I don't know if they're old like Mick Jagger, or they have like that personality of Mick Jagger. Intense, sharp, business type. Could be a little shy too, hey, but when they drink, they come like larger than life. I'm getting that this person has two different personalities. The personality that they share with their divine feminine, and a social personality. They have a business mind and very, very passionate. They could be passionately driven by music, or music helps this person to stay alive. What is this? Elusive. Somebody has so your person may be hard to pin down, or you're hard to pin down, because somebody's living in the moment right here with the 9 of Cups. This could also be with the Chariot. I'm thinking about, I almost say Braveheart, but not Braveheart, Gladiator. Where he's not conforming to the politician. So in Gladiator, when the Emperor wanted... I can't remember. All of a sudden, I can't remember the character names, but hopefully you watch Gladiator, when the king wanted to appointed him for Rome, and he was like, Rome is to be led by politicians or whatever. I'm getting that this emperor does not conform to societal norms, but they would move in circles around it. Their standards may be hypocritical, or the way how your divine masculine expresses their the attitudes, it's very unconventional. I feel like your divine masculine, they hang around a lot of, I'm hearing losers. Oh my God. They hang around a lot of people that fail in life, that drink a lot. These people could make some good money. It's like money is all they have to offer. Or I don't know, I'm hearing money grabbers. I'm hearing it comes with the territory. Or your divine masculine, this distorted masculine, for some of you could be hanging around people that are less than them so they could feel bigger. Hey. But very elusive. Mick Jagger is a very elusive guy. He's like too much into himself. Maybe that was revealed. What is this love-hate energy about? Spontaneous. Athletic. Maybe this person was an athlete, but it's like very elusive. I keep getting the word elusive. A lot of drama here as well. I feel like your divine masculine is still working on their masculine template, or the patriarchal template. Something about their father was doing the same thing, or their father had multiple children outside of their family. Now they're doing the same thing. Something about prosperity is elusive as well. What is going on with y'all, divine masculine? Misery, nightmares and misery, and eating all the wrong things. So somebody's divine masculine gut could be like tore up. And, you know, they have a lack of gut instinct because of that. So their diet is messing up their gut instincts. They're unable to lead. Drunk off of their own slime. What? I'm seeing slime oozing out of the crown. Green slime oozing out of the crown. Very dissatisfied and miserable. Focusing too much on our party life. Focusing too much on fucking. We have the Queen of Wands with the King of Swords coming out. Maybe this is the energy that both of y'all are operating in, even though you're the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So this is confirmation that you guys are indeed a divine couple, but you guys may be clashing right now. Someone may be living in their head. Divine masculine is like living in their mind. They want to be bold, but they're like second guessing or hesitating this move. An Aquarius, Cancer man could be involved or around this divine masculine. Maybe they want to like confront someone around them about their divine feminine, but they're choosing not to. Or something the divine feminine told this divine masculine about these people around him, he's now seeing it. You got exactly what you deserve when you made your bed. So the divine masculine made their bed with a situation, and now they got to lay in it, and they don't want to lay in it, or they've been laying in it and they're miserable. They're getting nightmares. That may be some sort of cryptic riddle right there. Very arrogant, wants a lot of attention and praise, and very arrogant about it. What do I have to do to get the attention of the divine feminine, who's in the Queen of Wands energy? This warrior energy with the Chariot is like it's in the divine masculine, but he doesn't want to tap into it. Oh, because he aims low. He rather hangs out with people that hate him to feel like some sort of authoritarian energy, but it's really underachiever. Your divine masculine may be an underachiever, and this is the life that they chose so they could feel bigger. And you're just like, oh, okay, it's more to life than that. Looking at the stagnation. It's like now they see through hindsight 2020. Your divine masculine is like, man, why didn't I not see? It's like they kind of hate you for seeing what they can't see. That's so stupid. They thought that they could change the program, huh? This divine masculine. They thought that they're like untouchable or some weird shit. No, they ain't. So hindsight 2020. They're very unhappy, divine feminine. It's a lot of self-doubt. And it's like you spoke on it. You know, you could have said, you know what, this is a train that's going to lead this way. And they're like, nah, because I could always switch the tracks, you know, and end up on a different route. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I hope you're fast enough to catch that. And then there they go, straight down the wrong tracks. And then looking back now, like, damn, I did see those flashing red lights, but I was just like caught up in the moment that I didn't switch the track. Like, this is this person. They want to be happier with the outcomes in their life, but hard work. I don't know if this person is allergic to hard work. Failed. Something failed. And now they're watching you from outside. Some of you, you're like deuces with that stagnation shit. Like, if you choose to hang yourself because of what you're doing, that's on you. That's a you problem. So all they got to do is watch now, divine feminine. They're just watching you and taking notes. Some of you, this could have been long distance. It failed. This person may be still waiting for clarity for you. Now that you know all the shit that's going on, are you still with it? Page of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like a divine masculine gonna go broke. This person's a gambler. They're always behind. They're in a page night energy at all times. And only when it comes to you, they recognize their divinity, or the way how you speak life into them. It raises that divine masculine template, but it could only come out with you. And for a long time, they were trying to ignore that truth about themselves. Like, different women bring out different models out of men, you know. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, something is going to happen. I don't know if this divine masculine is going to distance themselves from someone that they have a love child with, or they're going to just be like stagnant, so this person wouldn't ask them for money. But this person is going to take your person to court. They're going to get some kind of money is what I'm hearing. Somebody's going to get some kind of money. And meanwhile, somebody's moving from different states. I'm hearing somebody's dodging child support by moving to 3 different or 4 different states. Long distance romance. So you guys could be emotionally distant, or literally physically distant, or both. Y'all could be distant on all levels, hey. And you know, they just watching, observing, taking notes. I hope you don't forget me. This could be a divine masculine that doesn't want to be forgotten. We have Virgo, Sagittarius, very immature water and air signs. Yeah, they're gonna travel again. You're gonna see something about them traveling again. I don't know if this is a cruise ship, or they travel into a metro city, spending the money. I don't get that. It's like you spending the money, you become broke. So that creates another heaviness and another self-doubt cycle. Some of you are like over this shit with this divine masculine, huh? Maybe that's the thing. They're addicted to traveling to different places that have money, so they may be following the money by jumping from different cities for work or for money. But it always ends up as a dead end. Maybe they're realizing that the environment is not contributing or in alignment with their divine potentials or purposes, hey. So it's like they're taking notes. They could be watching family closer to. This could be a divine masculine that compares you with the women or the feminine energies that are around them, especially family members. Somebody's about to get divorced. There's going to be a family feud or a family secret that comes out. Divine feminine, you may find this out through the ethers. The loneliness and the loss becomes unbearable. Okay, asking questions. So somebody that's lonely and had quite amount of losses this year is going to be asking a divine feminine questions. What would I do without your smart mouth? Some of you may have smart mouth or sharp tongues. You make this person nervous because of the debates, but they're very curious about what you know, what you got going on. Maybe they want to know the secret to your prosperity. Some of you may be thinking, my accent came out. Some of you may be thinking about retirement. Or retirement is up in the next 10 to 5 years. 9 of Swords. Some really heavy, strange dreams coming through. Somebody may have a hangover here. Maybe drinking helps with insomnia. I'm hearing, stop fighting for a man who's not fighting his own demons. He knows what he's doing. Divine Feminine. This person knows what they're doing. Stop fighting for a man who's not even fighting his own demons. You're not the problem. You just woke up to this bullshit. Not just, but maybe you have, and you were trying to be tolerant or patient. But if your intuition, memory, and awareness is 10 out of 10, you're dangerous for the game that this person is playing. Some of you could expect inheritance or wealth. This could be family wealth, or your name is being discussed in family inheritance. Maybe there's an inheritance that you know nothing about, Divine Feminine. It was left to you. Some of you, this person, if your Divine Masculine is married, they're married for wealth and money. This person is not even traditional, but it's like they're faking a tradition for money. I feel like someone in your Divine Masculine's family have totally deceived them. It's like maybe your Divine Masculine is up next for inheritance. That could be spiritual. This could be financial, whatever. Could even be property involved, and they're being deceived about it. A family member doesn't want this person to get it, so they're doing everything in their power to block it so they could receive it. And I feel like your Divine Masculine may be getting dreams that they don't understand about. Yeah. 3 is a crowd. Some of you are competing with third parties, like loneliness and loss. You're not competing with a specific person or family member. You're competing with this person's loneliness and loss. Yeah, there's disputes about finances, hey, between 3 people. Something about a tradition. Oh my goodness. So we could be dealing with a Gemini, a Sagittarius, or a Capricorn. So what I just got was, some of your Divine Masculines, they want a traditional life, but it takes a special type of woman to bring that out. And they're suspecting it's you. They dreaming about you a lot lately. I don't know if it's especially when they drink, or maybe they drink. You know that song Tequila? When I drink tequila. So maybe when they drink certain drinks, you know, Divine Feminine energy is unlocked. I don't know. Somebody was doing something here with a third party for money, but it's now like sober thoughts, or a drunk tongue speaks sober thoughts, and something was spoken here. And a lot of people ain't like that shit. Drunk ass. Get out the building, you drunk ass. Maybe somebody got shooed away. You need to go to rehab. Shut the hell up. You're a drunk. Check yourself into rehab, you toxic, such and such. I don't know who's saying that. But learn from the lesson. Divine Feminine, yeah. Divine Feminine, don't leave no dusty, don't let nobody dusty sun treat you like a rehabilitation center. That's not what you're about. Somebody wants to come back to you to sober up, or somebody's using sobering up to get back with you. No. Your loyalty and your devotion should not go to these types of people. This person is stressed out because they can't take advantage of you, divine feminine. That's all it is. They want you to be this ride or die energy. They want you to take them. It's like they want you to have like this traditional marriage vow towards them while they play all these fucking games. And your guides are like, we're not having this. Your guides is like, no, you shall not pass. Divine feminine. So if you falling back, if you feel yourself being sucked into that toxic cycle with this divine masculine or this distorted masculine, your guides is gonna have your butt too. You know, I feel like a lot of your watching actions are not words, and this is stressing this person out because they can't gaslight you no more. So they're trying to build something they're trying to build something of quality with the wrong people. And they're going to end up bankrupt, or they're going to bankrupt some people here, and they might not even be able to sleep. Maybe they owe some people some money here. I feel like it's two masculines here. Your divine masculine and a distorted masculine. I don't know if the two of them hang out together or whatever. Or this is your divine masculine fighting their distorted masculine template. But this is hardship. This is disgrace. This could be something someone did when they were drunk, and now they have to sober up. Now they have to check themselves into a detox facility. This could also be the end of loyal friendships because somebody just, somebody's pushing away a lot of people because they're choosing to drink. All right. This person is a disaster for business. Somebody's trying to get the divine feminine. I don't know. They want you to be on board with something. They may work with a lot of different people, or they're involved with a lot of different people, but none of it is working out. And they feel like their last hope is to come at a divine feminine. But they got some debts to pay. So make sure you get all the information. And I feel like this person would not tell you everything because their words are not, first of all, their words are not going to be in alignment with their actions. And you're going to peep that. And it's going to stress them out when they realize that you're giving their problems back to them. That's a you problem, buddy. I don't think this person even wants to work a 9 to 5. But they want to rub shoulders with folks that make money at stable jobs. Some of you, this masculine may also get sick. They might get sick and may not be able to hide that from you. Or you're going to see a negative change right after you try to help. So I'm going to leave it there, you guys. Tell me what you think. Something about 24 hours ago when this person was sleeping, something was made to be revealed about somebody cheating or trying to cheat people. 24 hours ago, it's revealed. I don't know if in a dream or what. So let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.